And we've been joined by UConn coach Bob Diaco. The Huskies are 1-4 overall, 0-2 in the American Athletic Conference. UConn was in action this past Saturday against Temple. Temple won the game 36-10. UConn has an open week this week. Their next game will be October 11th at Tulane, and as we said, that game will be an 8 p.m. start and will be on ESPN News at 8 Eastern Time. Coach, thanks for joining us on the call. If you would take a minute to tie up the game against Temple, and tell us your plans for the open week as you get ready for the trip to Tulane on the 11th, please.
Yeah, tie up the Temple game is we surrendered 16 uncontested points, and we're not going to beat St. Mary's High School doing that. So that's it on that, and we're going to practice every day. Questions?
Take questions for Coach Diaco, please. *1 on your telephone to join the queue, and the operator will introduce you.
We'll now take our first question from Dan Tortora from Dan Tortora Broadcast Media. Please go ahead.
Hey, Coach. How you doing today?
Average.
I hear you. Kind of going into, where you feel that this team is at currently right now. I mean, obviously, I know that there's a 1-4 start. I know Temple, obviously, tough loss. But where is this team at in your mind as far as where you're stationed today and where you want to be tomorrow?
The team's improving in so many massive areas I can't even tell you. And yet continue to get plagued by game-changing plays and or bad luck moments. And it's created a losing which you run the risk of it altering a culture that you've built and that you're working towards. So that's where we're at. We're managing and trying to stomp out any kind of deceleration with attitude and culture, which becomes harder and harder as you continue to lose. And we're a young program, and we got a massive amount of work to do. But when you concede 16 points, the game starts, and on the board it already says 16-0, it's hard. And who would have thought? So we drive down the field 8.5 minutes at will, first down after first down, throw a pick. Fine. Okay. The game's still different. But the guy returns the ball 95 yards for a touchdown. Incredible. Unbelievable. So it's been week after week after week of that. Every time the ball seems to bounce, it's bouncing in a way that's totally devastating to the opportunity to win. So, but that's okay. Everything has a way of evening itself out over time.
And when you speak about obviously fighting against the culture, you're trying to change something toward the better. What are you doing to try and halt this? I mean, obviously the games happen, they're over, but when you're with the team, when you're in practice, when you're in the locker room, what are you doing to say, hey, the ball's not bouncing our way, someday it's going to, but what do you do in this middle ground to try and keep them focused?
I think you just be honest, and you show them love and respect and care. You focus on getting better each day, and that's all you can do.
Thanks, Coach. I appreciate that.
Thank you.